Greetings everyone, this is Eldad Amara, back with another video. This is only going to be a very short video, right? I'm getting really pissed off with the way that these social media companies like to block people's videos or cut them off, right? For, so said, making negative comments. They're talking about protecting their own communities, right? They're talking about protecting their own communities. So what are their own communities? How do you define that? How do you define your own community? I was on social media the other week, right, making a comment about somebody, right, who I've already subscribed to. I've subscribed to his channel. When I say this channel is really good, yeah, with some amazing videos and some amazing content. This artist, yeah, this creative content artist, his name is Papa Duck, right? And he put out a video, and it was entitled, let me just read this off. No one never broke this down this way before, part 1, okay? Where he's talking about family and community, all really good stuff. Right? He's talking about the family and how important it is that the family is the place where a lot of things start off, such as morals, yeah, such as rules, such as behavior, and from the family, that's where you build a nation. Okay? All really good stuff. From the family is where you build a nation. Yeah? All your morals, your virtues, your honesty, dishonesty, and all of those kinds of things, yeah? And building your nation starts from the foundation of your family. Really good content, really good stuff, yeah? Now, Papa Duck goes on to make another comment, yeah, in his video about we should stop these media companies, yeah, and record companies and the news from portraying us in a certain manner, in a certain way. We should have regulations or some kind of rules to stop these media companies, the film industry, the music industry, from portraying us in a certain manner. All good. It's all good. Yeah? But listen, if we're just going to rely on just these people to try and show us in a positive light, then that is not going to happen. That's to start with us first. That's to start with us first. I keep saying we have got to be the change that we want to see in society. Us. We have to be the change that we want to see. We cannot keep relying on other people, right, to define us, right, and to try and create our reality for us, because that's what they're doing. These people, these social media companies, right, these government officials and all the rest of it, yeah, politicians, they're all trying to define our reality for us. Now, I made a comment on Papa Duck's video, and I'll say again, the video was entitled, No One Never Broke This Down This Way Before, part 1. It goes into part 2 a little bit later, yeah? But it's primary thing is that he's talking about the family, yeah, and how important the family is. Now, I made a comment, yeah, which I should be able to make. I made a comment that we cannot depend on the social media companies, yeah, we cannot rely on the so-called music industry to stop portraying us in a certain light, and stop using words like nigger and bitches. We already know that a lot of people out there see us in a certain manner. They see us in a certain light. Yeah, they see us as criminals. Yeah, they see us as violent. Yeah, that we can't be trusted. So we have got to create our own reality. Now I turned around and I said, you know, personally, I don't use the word nigger. Now this is probably going to get pulled down again. I don't use the word nigger, right? Because I have more respect for my people than that, right? So We can't just rely on the so-called social media companies to have a regulation to stop these industries from using this negative term. I was merely referring to comments that was made by Papa Duck, and he turned around and he said he'd like to hear back, yeah, get some feedback from other people in regards to this issue. Black people are talking about black issues. Media companies, can you understand that? Black people are talking about black issues, right? And if we go on platform and we start using certain types of language, you want to turn around and say that we're being derogatory towards other people. You want to say that we're being derogatory towards other people. Yeah? We should be able to, on our platform, in a group, be able to talk about issues that's affecting us as a society, as a nation. Now, I go on to Papa Duck's site and I made a comment, right, about I don't like to use the term nigger, right, the N word. I'm not going to say it again because, you know what, when I went back to my own channel, I only got a small YouTube channel, I went back to my channel and the day after, my views were taken down to 20%. Down to 20%. Because when I went on to make a comment, yeah, pertaining to the video that Papa Duck had put out, I had made a comment, yeah, and then at the end, when I went to save and post the comment, he comes up with some crap about they are trying to protect their own community. If I post this comment, then I might get limited viewership. We are trying to discuss issues that affect us. So why can't we talk openly about these things, right? Without you interfering. Without you interfering. Papa Duck, I'm not making any remarks about you, yeah? I'm not making any remarks about you, so I want to make that really clear from now, right? And I've come on there, and this has not been scripted, right? Papa Duck, if you take this the wrong way, please don't, because it's not you that I'm having a go at. You're a brilliant commentator, you got some great content, and I agree with a lot of the things that you say, right? But, come on man, I can't go onto YouTube and leave a comment without having my own video channels, without having my own videos being limited. Right, this is the Papa Duck. Love watching and listening to your material, Duck. In regards to this specific point, black folks calling each other niggers, I have never called another black person, another black brother or sister, or black folks niggers. I've more respect for my people than that. We have to take some of this responsibility upon ourselves not to use negative terms like this. It carries negative vibrations. Okay? We were termed niggers by our slave masters, and that's why I refuse to use this word. We can't just say to record companies and the media companies to have some policy or law to prevent them from using the word nigger in their content. If we stop calling each other nigger and bitches, then it wouldn't be on records or films, because we stop referring to ourselves in this negative way. I could never imagine calling my grandmother a nigger. Where's the respect? It's offensive. Note well, as black folks talking about solving our own issues, and I'm not going to say the channel, right? The algorithms want to strike me. Say I'm breaching their community guidelines for using the N-word, when it's already been used in the video to illustrate a point, yeah, by the creative content artist, yeah, or creator.
It starts in the home. That's what the root is. The way you conduct your family, your primary, your immediate family at home is how you'll conduct a lot of things outside of those doors. I tell my kids all the time, the love you get in this house ain't gonna be the same love you're gonna get outside the door. But it starts in the family first, and when it comes to family in the black homes, we all over the place. Now I don't want to be disrespectful, but y'all got to understand we do have an issue. You don't look at what people are doing. Why is what you look at. We don't sit at the table and eat every day like we supposed to, and talk about family issues so that our kids can see that family structure and carry that on when they have their kids. And before y'all say, well, that don't mean it's gonna work, but it's gonna damn sure give them a better chance. At the end of the day, what I'm telling you is this. I'm gonna go a little deeper than what people may think, right? To get you to understand why we at the bottom of the toilet. I'm caught up in the culture. I'm from Belgrade. I come from this shit. I see this shit. But I'm a thinking man. You have to be a thinking man or a thinking woman. I say, damn, man, all we doing is what it's talking about tearing each other down. But what I'm saying is this. We need to get back to family structure. Okay? Our family structure. We don't need nobody telling us how to govern our kids with child support. We need to say, hey man, you can't depict us in this song like this, or this TV like this. Did you see Emmett Till? How graphic that was? Imagine the picture that's painted amongst us in America, or people in the world. We should be able to have a say so and say, no, you can't do that. You can't show that. Because if they keep doing this, they'll paint the picture to not only us, but everybody else that this is how niggas are. This is entertainment.
Papa Duck, I'm not having a go at you. I'm not having a go at you, okay? You are a good creative content artist, yeah? You made some excellent videos, so I'm not having a go at you. Right? I'm having a go at these social media companies who seem to think that it's okay, right, to pull down people's videos, right, for using certain language when I'm only, or we are only, making a comment about a video that we've watched. And then you want to block our videos, right, or limit our viewing. But it's alright if it's in some rap music, yeah, or in some film. It's okay for us to be using it then, because there's millions and millions of videos out there, yeah, rap videos using the N-word, and I don't see you pulling down their videos, alright? But when somebody conscious tries to wake their own people up, you want to interfere, come in and interfere. You want to step off. Now it's got to a point that we can't even have an open discussion, right? An open forum discussing things that affect us personally. I've got my views, another person's got their own views, right? And if we do use this term, yeah, the N-word, that isn't a discussion in a group. That's in a discussion in a group. Okay? I don't condone the word, the N-word, right? But if I'm making a comment about something that somebody else has said, surely I should be able to comment on what they said. Okay? As a nation of people, right? It feels to me like we're going backwards instead of going forward. Listen, we cannot expect these media companies, yeah, the TV stations and so-called big Hollywood movie industries to portray us in a positive manner, in a positive light. It has to start with us first. And you know what? The other term, this goes into another subject, but I've mentioned this before. Alright? Why do we feel that we need to keep using the N-word and bitches and drugs and hoes and all? we are portraying our own selves in a negative light. And listen, if you got it on your music, yeah, if you got the N-word on your music, and somebody else who's non-black, yeah, white people, Spanish people, or whatever, if they are singing along to the song, alright, and the song has the N-word in it, right, can you blame them? Next thing you want to lick them down, yeah? You want to lick a man down for using the N-word when it's all up in your songs. I'm sorry, but I personally don't understand that. I don't get it. If it's in the song and someone's singing along to it and they use the N-word, alright, why are you taking offense? If it's another black person using that N-word, you don't mind. But make it be a white person or a Hispanic person or an Asian person saying the word, you want to thumb them down. We got to come better than that. And there's some of us talking about that, we're so-called spiritual. Yeah? You say that you're spiritual. Well, spirituality is also about what's coming out your mouth. Yeah? It's also about what is coming out of your mouth. Anyway, this is Eldad Amara, over and out.
This is a tune by 909 Series B, entitled Rat Race. Yeah, UK baby. We're living in the rat race, rat race. We're living in the rat race, rat race. We're living in a rat race, rat race. We're living in a rat race, no time to waste. We're living in a rat race, no time to waste. We're living in a rat race, cyberspace. Standing from a distance, worse peeps, there's no resistance, never question authority. That bother me, guess I'm a minority, like ants in the colony. Like change, stood still, like ghosts on the hill, trying to take a color pill, feel ill. Like a soldier being drilled, some killed by bills, lost their will, hear the skids of a car wheel. Toddler alone, walks up an hill, pretend you roll ill, makes my heart chill. Nobody asks, are you okay? They could be the offspring, don't know what to say. How about okay? Kids looking brazen, know what they're facing. Deeps like a carousel, oh well, like a dog chasing tail. Might as well read braille. Asian kids, hair look Caucasian, lies deep like a basin, where the conflicts of being Asian. Everybody, time wasted, time wasted. We're living in a rat race, rat race. We're living in a rat race, rat race. We're living in a rat race, rat race. We're living in a rat race, no time to waste. We're living in a rat race, no time to waste. We're living in a rat race, cyberspace. People walk with a fixed stare, who's there? They're in a nightmare, daymare with a cold stare, cold glare. Should I drink cold beer? Where's Tony Blair? Faces strained like their own cocaine. Need to open up their right brain. Young girl so vain, forgot she had a brain. Looking in the mirror at her name, too vain. To her boyfriend saying, son's in the street praying, while others in the bus lane. Car towed by a crane, car towed by a crane. Man eyes dark like coal, like he lost his soul. Ice cold like the North Pole. Years on the job, now on the the door, kills all. Police copters, tiled the sky, watching all with their infrared eye. Like the old city's guilty. Paying tax, but the streets still filthy. State still guilty. Vacant, sat in the door with my vacant. Can't be sold, nobody got the patent. See an ambulance, real in the patients. If they can't pay, out the next day. Teens in the hood, nowhere to play. Stood in the park, drinking LSA. MPs with play, Dr. Dre. Couple see the hoodies, walk the other way. Stereotyping, is that okay? Teens eating a Big Mac, potential heart attack. Food starchy, health condition dodgy. Peeps in a rat race. No smile on the face. Jobs and owns can't keep pace. The money state waste can't be traced. It can't be traced. We're living in a rat race. Rat race. We're living in a rat race. Rat race. We're living in a rat race. Rat race. We're living in a rat race. No time to waste. We're living in a rat race. No time to waste. We're living in a rat race. Cyberspace.